Well, I wonder if you've ever seen ice used as a fuel to run an engine. That's what this little engine can actually run off of, in some sense, ice. So let me just show you this and then we'll explain what's going on. Get the motor going there. Okay, so what is going on here? Well, we have this relatively sealed chamber of air in here. And then there's a displacer foam disc in the center of the chamber, which is moving up and down, of course, and it's out of sync with this smaller piston that's actually the one powering the flywheel. And so what happens is, as the air in the bottom of the chamber near the bottom plate cools, that air contracts, which pulls the smaller piston down, propelling the flywheel. But when this foam disc is near the bottom of the plate, that means the air above it is exposed to the warmer side of the chamber, and hence that air will warm up compared to what it was before, and that warming of the air increases the pressure within the chamber, and thus completing a full cycle for the power piston here. So it really is just a heating and cooling of air within the chamber that is causing the power piston to cyclically be driven up and down over and over again. So as long as the top plate is warmer than the bottom plate, or vice versa, as long as the bottom plate is cooler than the top plate, you're going to get this temperature differential. And so this will run as long as the temperature of the water is below room temperature enough to cause sufficient expanding and contracting of the air within the chamber to move the power piston, which is really what spins the flywheel. So we could have a mug of hot water down here and have the plate warmer down below than it is above. It will just reverse the direction of the flywheel, but it will spin as long as the water temperature in the mug is sufficiently higher than the ambient temperature of the room. So anyway, I just thought I would share this with you. For those who watch my channel, you know that I like things that seem to be magical in nature, and this one certainly fits the bill there. So I'll just show you where I got it from. So this is the brand. This company is in Great Britain. So if you purchase this, you'll be purchasing it in British pounds. I think it's like 80 pounds for this unit. But it really is a fun conversation piece. And this is called a low temperature Stirling engine because it takes very little difference between the temperature of the top and bottom plates to get this motor running. In fact, as they show in the picture here, you can actually run the motor off of the heat from your hand. So your hand, at least for most people, it's warm enough over the ambient temperature of the room to run this engine here, which is amazing. So anyway, I thank you for watching, and take a look at other magical objects and interesting ideas on the Absolute Math Magic channel.